Hello and welcome to episode 69 of VocTer Gaming. I'm your host, the vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain, and we are here with game 3 of 4 of our Protoss vs Protoss featuring nothing but Terran and Zerg. First of all, we have our orange Terran spawning in the southeast. He is Complexity MVP's Tails. And spawning in the southwest, we have our red Zerg. He is Complexity MVP's Genius. So this has been pretty fun so far, watching these two guys off race. Normally Protoss players, Tails playing as Terran, Genius playing as Zerg, and Genius has been playing a pretty strong Zerg. He's pretty damn good at that. So this has been quite fun to watch. Today, of course, is Thursday. Don't forget, 2 days' time, Replay Expo at the Norbrick Castle in Blackpool. I will be there. I'll be handing out some stuff. I might be doing some filming. So if you're going to be there, look me up. If you don't know what I look like, I'm the guy with the massive beard. That's, and I sound like this. So I shouldn't be too hard to find. MVPTAiLS here, though, is building a Macarax. And in fact, he's going to 2-rax on 11. So a double Macarax here. Not quite in the same vein as the Macarax, obviously. The Macarax, there was an old player around the beginning of Starcraft 2 called Maca Prime, who used to hide barracks outside of his main, so that when this scouting Zerg player would come in, he would think, oh, there's only 1 rax, or oh, it's only an expansion, when in fact he was about to be 2 racks. This is more, it looks like, part of a wall-off. But he is 2-raxing against Zerg, which is really, really strong. This is something I need to learn how to do, because my 2-racks right now sucks. I tried it again last night. I did Planetary Fortress Rush last night, by the way. Unfortunately, I was Reaper rushed in turn and completely lost. That was an incredibly sad game. So yeah, it looks like this is going to quickly become a wall-off, which is really, really good. Because it means, of course, if your 2-rax fails to do any damage, you are still pretty safe from counter-attacks. But it looks like SCV's coming as well, so he is hardcore 2-raxing here. If he's taking 3 SCVs, he wants to build some serious bunkers. Okay. Oh, Genius. Genius is going for a Roach Warren. If he can get that Roach Warren up, if he can hold this back, he will survive this. However, he needs to hold this back long enough to get those roaches out. And he needs to be very, very careful not to lose too many of these Zerglings. And unfortunately, he's losing quite a lot of them. Bunker going down here at the natural, that gives the Marines a place to retreat to. It does stop Genius from expanding. He immediately gives up on that bunker, though. Interesting. Cancels it when he sees there is 0 expansions going on. He needs to do damage with this. Double bunker now in that choke point. Oh, this is so, so tough for Genius to defend. I'm not sure he can do it. 2 roaches now are on the way, however. They are very, very nearly finished. 6 roaches now will be spawning, but both these bunkers, it looks like, are going to finish. Zergling speed does finish, which is not really much use against these bunkers right now, but obviously will come into play if he does manage to break through the bunkers and can counter-attack quickly. Now 1 SCV is scouting in. He sees the 6 roaches, and he knows this is going to be tough. It looks like Tails now, instead of trying to do damage, is just trying to do a contain. Going to stop Genius from expanding to the natural. Use these SCVs to repair these bunkers. He is streaming more Marines in still, so these bunkers will be filled up. 10 Speedlings now, Zerglings coming. And we have a Baneling there, so it looks like he wants to Baneling bust with the Banelings. Just blow these bunkers sky high before they can be repaired. Unfortunately, this is going to set him back so much. What I'd like to see Tails do now is leave this and expand. Unfortunately, it looks like he's going hardcore for this. This bunker is going to die. The roaches are able to take the SCVs out. So the first bunker will go down, and will the next. Roaches doing so much damage right now. This is hurting, of course, Genius, but it's hurting Tails quite badly as well. Luckily, Tails has expanded now. He has chosen to expand behind this, which was the right decision. So that contain does break. He is still neatly walled off. He has a bunker for defence here. He's getting a second one, so that should be strong enough to hold off this push. Now it looks to me like Genius is going all in on this, and that is a terrible idea. He needs to quickly expand instead of pushing like this. But he's just making Zerglings and Bailings. It looks like he wants to Bailing bust in the front of the base, and if this fails, Tails will win this game, because he has chosen not to expand whatsoever. This push needs to kill him, and unfortunately he walks those roaches forward, does no damage while losing a roach. That was not what you wanted to do. These roaches are already badly hurt. He has Bailings, but of course no Bailing speed, so this is going to be tough. More Speedlings now coming out to join them. He needs to kill. That is simple as that. We have one Marine here spotting on the high ground. Tails knows exactly what's going on, so he's building a third bunker. He knows all he has to do is hold this off, and he's won. It's as simple as that. He has a much better economy than his opponent. So long as he doesn't die in the next few minutes, he will absolutely stomp Genius. Everything he's doing right now is about defending this push that is about to come. And I don't know when Genius will decide he has enough stuff. It looks like right now. Oh, these Bailings are coming in. They will do damage. They burst on the Marines, but they do not break through this wall. Finally getting through that wall. And it looks like he's doing a lot of damage, in fact. SCV's being pulled now. This is going to end one way or another right now. But more and more Marines coming now, and only Speedlings left in here. This is not looking good. All the SCVs have been pulled from here, so there's not much damage those Speedlings can do. Tails still has his expansion up. He's just going to try and take down a gas. It looks to me like Genius is pretty stuck. I mean, all he has to do is lift his command center and it won't die. There is not a lot right now that Genius can do. Tails just rebuilds his Marine force, and he comes in here. This will be enough to kill these Zerglings. There is not much left to be said. We have another Speedling attack at the front of the base. Unfortunately, it cannot get through. Genius taps out and Tails wins a game. That was just poorly played by Genius, I have to say. Going all in as a response to that was not the right idea at all. What you need to do is be risky, but counter push with Speedlings, but only to keep the Terran in his base, and then you quickly double expand to here and to here, or up to here, and you just try and get back that economic lead. Anyway, that is it for today. I'll be back tomorrow with the last game in this 4-game series. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.